Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Domuto. We're back with another video. Today we're watching SmugStick. What the fuck? All these pop-ups, what the fuck? Anyway. SmugStick. What if Goku was betrayed by his friends and trapped in the time chamber? Should be the last part 13? 13, and it's been a great journey, man. So look, if y'all got another story y'all want me to watch, let me know down below and I'll start it up. This is right after this. Like, I'll start it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as this get posted, I'll start it up in a couple of days or so, whatever. But let's get into it.
Goku begins to talk to Vegeta, briefly talking about the battle between Granola and Gas. Vegeta asks Goku if he actually was holding back against Gas, and Goku nods at Vegeta. The Prince of All Saiyans sighs. He should have known. Goku admits that he held back from using any destroyer energy on Gas. Vegeta retorts, saying that this isn't what he meant. Goku's confused, but Vegeta reveals that he knows Goku's holding back something else, something much more powerful than a mere Hakai. Goku laughs. He can't hide anything from the prince after all. Goku responds by saying that he noticed Vegeta was holding back against Gas as well. Vegeta nods. As they watch Trunks play with little Gohan, Goku thinks that it's almost time. He can feel it. Vegeta understands what he means. His rematch with Beerus. Goku asks Vegeta if they can train together for a little bit longer to work out some kinks he's been having with Ultra Ego and maybe help him with something else. Vegeta agrees and the two train together for several months. One day, as Goku's catching fish with his tail at Mount Pautsu, Beerus and Whis arrive. Goku greets them and asks if they're coming to join him and his family for dinner, but surprisingly, they refuse. Beerus states that he's able to feel Goku's power all the way from his planet now, and it's enough to make him tremble with excitement. Beerus can't contain himself anymore. He needs to fight him right now. Goku smiles. He wants to fight too. However, he asks Lord Beerus to wait just a little bit longer. Beerus gives him 1 day. Goku thanks him as he teleports around Earth and even across the universe, meeting up with old friends. He approaches Krillin, 18, and Marin at their home, thanking Krillin for all his help through the years and telling him that no matter what, they've always been best friends. He then went to Tien. The stern man looked at Goku, and without saying a word, the two clashed. They had unfinished business. The outcome of the match is unknown to everybody. However, both Tien and Goku are satisfied.
I mean, we know the outcome.
And the two contemplate their life as brothers and how much they've both changed. Goku looks at Raditz and thanks him for coming after him all those years ago after the battles on Namek. He even visits his old masters, starting with Master Korin. Goku visited Angel Piccolo. After his help during the battle against Moro, King Yama realized that he's completely atoned for his sins. However, Piccolo refused to go to heaven. Instead, he chose to become the protector of hell, making sure that all those evil souls remained under watch. Goku clapped at Piccolo as he watched him defend hell, and Piccolo wondered why Goku was there. Goku simply said that he was visiting, and that he was sorry they never got a proper rematch. The two shook hands, electricity emitting from it. Piccolo cocked an eyebrow, but nodded at Goku. The two had made peace. Goku arrives at Kame House. He hadn't seen Roshi since he escaped the time chamber. At first, it was because he didn't remember him, but once he did, he felt like he couldn't bear to see his old master anymore after all the pain he brought the world. Goku knocks on the door and Roshi answers. Goku doesn't know what to say, but before he says anything, Roshi immediately rushes to hug him, tears in his eyes. Goku's emotions get the better of him, apologizing for losing himself, tarnishing the name of the Turtle School, and causing so much harm to the planet and its people. Roshi tells him that he's sorry too for not finding him sooner. If he just went out looking for him, he wouldn't have had to go through so much pain. As the two calm down and eventually talk and catch up, Goku tells Roshi about his rematch against Beerus, and that he's worried about what will happen if he wins. If he becomes the next god of destruction and becomes even stronger, will he go out of control again? Roshi reassures him that he doesn't believe that will happen. Goku went through a path of darkness all on his own, yet he was able to follow the light in the end. Seeing what darkness was capable of, he knows what the consequences of that power are and how it can corrupt. To be a Turtle School student is to be a master of peace and a master of war. Roshi has always known that Goku was a special boy who could make the impossible possible. As someone who has walked the path of darkness and light, he can forge a new path no one else has ever seen before. He truly believes that Goku can overcome any temptation that comes his way. If someone as good as him can fall into the depths of despair, as far as he did, and come out a better person, then there really is hope for the rest of us. Maybe he can make the universe a better place than he found it. Goku thanks Roshi for his advice, hugging him, promising to visit more, and bring over little Gohan real soon. Roshi laughs. Of course his son's name is Gohan. Goku smiles. It couldn't have been anything else. They say goodbye as Goku teleports away. Finally, Goku returns to Mount Paozu to spend some time with his family. He tells Gohan a bedtime story about a little boy that was locked away in a room he couldn't get out of. He became really sad and scared. He thought he was all alone. When he left the room, he was angry and hurt everyone he came across, even if they wanted to.
It's not a fucking bedtime story to go to sleep to.
Himself anymore. But despite how much he hurt them, there was still people out there who wanted to help. It took him a long time, but these people made the boy feel as though he didn't have to be alone anymore. It took a lot of hard work, but he eventually forgave himself and learned to laugh again. As Goku finished the story, Gohan had fallen asleep. The next day, Whis was already waiting for Goku outside of his home, along with Vegeta. Goku said goodbye to Chi-Chi and Gohan. He'd be back real soon. The trio arrived at Beerus' planet. Goku asks where Beerus is, as Whis points at his staff. If they were to battle at full power, the entire universe would be destroyed. So, Whis prepared an arena inside of his staff. Goku and Vegeta enter the staff, where Beerus awaits. Goku bows to him, as the two eye each other. Beerus tells Goku that this is the last test for his pupil. If he manages to defeat him, he will accept him as an apprentice to become the next god of destruction. Beerus asks Goku if he understands the weight of that title, and Goku simply smiles. He'll worry about the details later. Right now, he just wants to fight. Beerus has one last question. He asks Goku if he was really restraining his power when they first met. Goku admits that he did. Beerus grins. The nerve of that guy. No matter. Beerus was holding back too. The two clash, and their power shakes the entire dimension within Whis' staff. The angel has to create a barrier around himself and Vegeta so they don't get caught in the destroyer beams. The two are able to watch the fight from within the bubble. Beerus is amazed at Goku's power and skill. At this point, Goku has gotten used to the destroyer energy and wields it as if it's an extension of his own body. It was as simple as breathing. Beerus is delighted, powering up even further. Goku goes through various transformations, Super Saiyan 2, etc., before reaching Ultra Ego Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta marvels at Goku's strength, remembering how he felt the first time he saw Kakarot as a Super Saiyan on that giant planet. Back then, he felt nothing but anger at himself for not being the first one to achieve the legend, for being so grossly overpowered by a low-class Saiyan. But now, he feels nothing but pride for him. Only someone like Kakarot was fit to be his eternal rival. Goku and Beerus continue to fight. Beerus can tell that Goku still has something hidden under his sleeve. Goku relents, admitting that he has one final trump card. Goku powers up to the max as an ethereal white light and purple miasma swirls around him. The two energies seem to repel each other at first. As Goku roars, the two energies clash against one another in a swirling vortex. The entire dimension starts to crack like glass as Vegeta and Whis watch in awe. The two energies finally mix together into one as a galaxy expands outwards. The galaxy starts to shrink and condense into Goku. He's covered in black nothingness, stars and galaxies, until it cracks, breaking open and revealing a brand new form. Goku had fur similar to Super Saiyan 4, but it was a silvery color. His eyes were burning with intense conviction. Beerus demands to know what he's looking at, and Goku begins to explain. I can't keep this one up for long, but this is my attempt to combine Super Saiyan 4 with Ultra Instinct. I had to ask Vegeta for help with Ultra Instinct. I struggled a lot with it, but I was able to get the hang of it eventually. I'm still not as good as Vegeta. In fact, this is what he had originally in the tournament. I guess you call it Ultra Instinct Omen. But there's something beyond. Something that only Vegeta and I can achieve. Together. But that's for later on in this fight, isn't it, Lord Beerus? The next stage in Super Saiyan. From outside the staff, Vegeta is getting impatient. He too wants to fight, but Lord Beerus is clearly busy with whatever that new form is. Vegeta knew that Goku would snap out of that stage at any second, and that from then on, they would need to fight together. But first, he looked at Whis in the eyes. Whis, you're always so quiet, always standing behind Beerus. I've never gotten a grasp of your strength. So please, while Kakarot and Beerus are playing around, grant me one final fight. Huh? What's this? Really, Vegeta?
Shit.
So this was you guys' plan all along. While Goku fights Beerus, I get to fight you. Well, it's an honor to get to fight the Prince of all Saiyans, but I promise you, I'm not gonna go easy on you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Come on then, Angel. Don't get cocky now. Beerus shouts out in delight. This is what he's been waiting for all along. Goku really was an interesting guy. The God of Destruction powers up to the max, and the two clash once more. Whis blocked Vegeta's attacks, one after the other, but after each hit, Vegeta transformed into the next form. Super Saiyan Punch, Super Saiyan 2 Punch, Super Saiyan God Punch, Blue. Finally, one blast transformed Vegeta into Ultra Instinct. He smirked as he finally landed a punch on Whis. Whis was very proud of his student. Perhaps he really was more advanced than it seemed. The battle intensifies as he is finally able to once again utilize Ultra Instinct as part of his own being. While in Super Saiyan Blue, Goku and Vegeta both clash fists against their respective opponents, with the staff slowly showing its cracks. Rushing side by side, Vegeta and Goku traded battles, while dodging and weaving out of the way. Goku eventually falls out of Omen, just as he's about to launch a final blast at Beerus. He wasn't able to hold on to that state for too long after all. Beerus is about to punch Goku, but he gets kicked away by Ultra Instinct Vegeta. Goku looks on in shock, but Vegeta tells him to get back up. This isn't just his fight anymore, it's Vegeta's as well. Goku powers up into Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan 4, and the two Saiyans stand side by side, staring down at Whis and Beerus. The final battle is about to begin. Beerus starts to get pushed back, with Goku and Vegeta doing a combo in order to beat him. Beerus commends the pair at their absurd strength, but he refuses to give up here. Whis appears in front of Beerus, saying that it's about time he steps in. He won't stop their fight. He's in fact curious to gauge their strength as well. Beerus tells him to stay out of this. It's now a 2v2, an angel and his destroyer versus an angelic being and his destroyer.
Whis wouldn't hop in real life.
He's very impressed. Through trusting each other, they compensate for each other's weaknesses. Whis stops the fight in order to reinforce the barriers in his staff. Goku and Vegeta are panting, and so is Beerus. Whis is faring better, but he's taking a few rough hits himself. Goku in particular hits like a truck, and Vegeta is hard to hit. Beerus wiped some blood off his lip, and Vegeta pulled back his arm. The two punches clashed, as Whis continued to block Goku's attacks with one finger. Though Goku knew he was simply mocking him, the Saiyan wasn't showing his full strength. In fact, he never had. So it caught Whis by surprise when he suddenly powered up and punched him square in the face. Goku and Vegeta opened their auras, pushing Whis and Beerus back. The Angel and the God of Destruction began to power up their ki, ready to fire an attack. Vegeta did the same, but Goku stepped in the way, saying, Wait, I have something. It's clear that this battle has reached its apex. I think it's time to step it up a notch. From his pocket, Goku takes out 2 sets of Potara earrings. What the hell is that, Kakarot? You said it yourself, Vegeta. Now that I have regained everyone's trust, I need to show that trust back. These earrings are used to fuse 2 warriors together. Are you crazy? Where the hell did you even get those from? Goku begins to explain as we flash back. The day before battling, Goku had approached 2 other allies, the most important ones he's had. First, Majin Buu. The pink monster had become a great friend to Goku, and he wouldn't have gotten nearly as far as he did without him. Goku and Buu reminisce on the past, and Buu told Goku that there was one more person that wanted to meet him as well. Buu switched places with the Grand Kai. The Grand Kai told Goku that he felt as if he was also his student as well. After all, they spent a lot of time together within the time chamber before Goku discovered Super Saiyan 4. The Grand Kai explained that he had one more test for Goku. He knows he's going to face Beerus and Whis, but that there was one more ally that he was going to be fighting with or against. That man was Vegeta. Depending on how the battle went, they could be each other's greatest allies or their worst enemies. So, he took off his Potara earrings and handing them to Goku, telling him that his last lesson to him is trusting Vegeta to the point where they're fighting as one. Goku was confused on what that meant, but he knew it had something to do with the Potara. The Grand Kai acknowledged this, and said that these 2 earrings will make their rivalry the strongest being in the entire universe. But that if he wants it to be a fair fight, maybe he should find another pair for Whis and Beerus. Goku thanked the Grand Kai, and went on his way home. There, he had one training session
Zamasu?
with Zamasu.
Yeah.
Zamasu slowly approached the Saiyan. After a long sparring session, Zamasu said that he was very thankful to Goku. It was thanks to him that he was reappointed as a Kaioshin in training. He had changed, and he now realized that mortals were not his enemy, but in fact, people he needed to protect and work alongside.
That's
Goku
fire.
said that he didn't need a thank you. He was just happy that Zamasu had finally seen the light. It took Goku himself a long time to realize this, that other people were not his enemies, nor things that got in the way, but rather people to protect and work together with. For a brighter future, Zamasu smiled. And that's when Goku snapped his fingers, realizing that he did have something that he needed from him. Goku asked for his Potara. Zamasu asked why, and Goku explained everything. Zamasu was in disbelief that Goku was stupid enough to challenge the god of destruction, and especially his angel. But then again, Goku was full of surprises. That damn mortal couldn't help but reach the realm of the gods, could he? It was Zamasu's honor to help him reach that. Zamasu handed him his Potara, a sign that a god and a mortal could become the best of friends, a sign that the two beings were not that different after all. The Saiyans look at the earrings in the present. These were the same things those Universe 6 Saiyans wore to fuse into Kefla. Goku looks at Vegeta and he smiles. He couldn't imagine a better partner to fuse with. At the same time, Whis asks Beerus if he trusts him. Beerus pauses and nods. Of course. As Goku and Vegeta put on their earrings, Goku throws
This is crazy. This is a crazy plot twist.
Whis catches them, and without saying anything to Beerus, places the Potara on his ear. Beerus tries to complain, but it's too late. Two blinding lights engulf the entire dimension within the staff. The staff
I gotta see
itself
this fusion.
shines so bright
Whis and Beerus.
that it shoots out of Beerus' planet, startling the Oracle Fish. The fish smiles. The real battle was about to begin. The one he had seen long ago. Vegito and Whis are born.
Ew!
Fight. Vegito switches between Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego during the battle. To Vegito, it is almost like taking a trip down memory lane. Goku was so distrustful. Of course, their most important battle would be one where he becomes one with his most fearsome rival, a man who eventually became his greatest friend. Their battle caused Whis' staff to crack. Reality starts to shift and shatter through the universe. Space and time distorts. The effects are even felt in neighboring universes. Vegito moves out of the way of Whis' tail, but Whis is far too fast. Vegito bites down as the tail is about to strike him. Whis screams as Vegito jumps back, charging up his ki. It was time to try what Goku was trying to do, a perfect fusion between Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct. Goku may have failed at this, but with Vegeta's support, there is no way it won't work. Check this out, Ultra Ego and Instinct. Call this Super Saiyan 5. Vegito's eyes sparkled as his aura erupted into starlight. His hair turned silver and purple, his fur glimmering in an aura. To the normal eye, it was impossible to tell if it was purple or silver. You really don't know how screwed you are you? You'll have a hard time trying to hit me, and even if you manage to do so, it'll only make things worse for you, as my battle instincts kick in. Whis smiled, acknowledging Vegito's ability to reach further beyond. Perhaps he had finally caught up to him. Vegito and Whis get into their battle stances, taking a deep breath before rushing into each other, clashing fists. Suddenly, everything goes dark.
Oh shit.
Not long after Goku defeated King Piccolo, he found himself at Kami's lookout, being sent up there by Master Korin. There, he met Mr. Popo, who trained him and got attached to him in preparation to Kami's own training. However, unlike the original story, this Kami is more paranoid. As he sees Goku's immense power, and he continues to get stronger and stronger, he sees that there's some darkness within Goku. We zoom out of Kami's mind. He just had a vision. The boy he had been training for the past few years, he just saw him destroy an entire reality with one punch. Yes, he must be trapped. He can't allow that to happen. Crack! Glass breaks over Kami's face as Vegito screams and shatters it even further. The battle continues. Punch after punch, there is breaking down of dimensions. Strange creatures, different realities, all fly past Vegito and Whis. Two beings stronger than anything else out there. Vegito cups his hands together while Whis points his fingers out. The two beams clash into a galaxy-like shape, which is in actuality their power creating another dimension. The flash of light dissipates only to reveal emptiness. Nothing. Vegito and Whirus were floating, surrounded by a black void. Where were they? When were they? It didn't matter. Outside of time and space, in an empty reality of nothingness, the two beings only cared about their fight. If anything, this place was the perfect opportunity to stop holding back, to stop worrying about Earth, the galaxy, the universe, to stop worrying about everything, just to focus on the battle. Both warriors began to power up, with their auras emerging into a monstrous size, slowly creating an entirely new dimension just with their power alone. Unknowingly, warriors across time and space were fighting in this void of existence, unaware that their fighting grounds was the combined aura Vegito and Whirus. These last two began to fight again, flying off millions of kilometers away in mere seconds in their clash. Vegito rushed at Whirus instantly, but the angel saw it coming and dodged the attack. Vegito teleported above Whirus, but once again, Whirus blocked it. What he didn't expect was Vegito using Ultra Instinct to move his fist around the block to punch the god straight in the face. Now that was an impressive way to use that technique. The battle went on for a while, even breaking into our own reality, as Vegito looked directly at the screen and said, "Wait, what? So...
Charlotte Shan.
This is where I'm at, huh? All my adventures and many others? You've been watching me for a long time, so how about you help out? That's right, viewer. This multi-dimensional battle involves you too.
God.
Come on then, share your energy with me. Type it in the comments below. Raise your hands up to the sky. It's time for my ultimate technique."
But
Great! I can feel the energy pouring in. Thank you, everyone.
what the fuck is this?
That's impossible. How can you get so much energy from the space between realities? What I've learned from so many years of trying to push others away is that I'm never alone. Even when there seems to be nothing around, I have people supporting me. Beings out there with their own potential that want to see the likes of Goku, Vegeta, and the others succeed in hundreds of adventures. There's always someone to share their energy with me. This is the final spirit. Kamehameha! Vegito fired the ginormous blast, which sparkled in colors we can't even see, creating multiple realities along the way. Whirus quickly rose his hands up to the sky and fired back his own energy sphere. The two attacks clashed, with neither giving up too much ground, but both sides began to take steps forward as the two blasts began to crush against one another, until finally exploding into a true Big Bang, giving new life all around, and leaving behind a giant spiral, a double helix between the fallen Whirus and Vegito, made up of pure Genki. Whoever stood up first and declared himself as the winner would be the champion. From within Vegito's memory, he could recall being in a similar situation as Goku long ago. He remembered the smile on the young boy's face, a smile which had only recently returned. Whirus began to stand first, then Vegito. They had barely any power left, but Vegito stumbled, taking a knee. "Don't you see? You can't reach me yet. Whirus fell back down to the ground, hungry and tired.
Oh,
Vegito
shit.
knew he had to do it. Just one more step, and he will prove himself that he was worthy. Vegito's eyes sparkled as he jumped up to the sky and screamed out, "All right! I'm the winner!" His aura sparked up once more in a rainbow as Beerus' planet appeared around them once more, and the two fusions defused. Vegeta and Goku fist-bumped. It was finally over. Beerus on the ground turned his head to Whis, tears on his eyes. "They've done it, huh?" "It sure seems that way, Lord Beerus. But don't be sad. This is just the next step in your grand adventure." "These aren't sad tears, Whis. I am proud."
Aww.
Whis floats over to Goku and Vegeta, healing them along with Lord Beerus. He comments on how that was an awesome match, but that he was taking a huge gamble in fighting. See, angels aren't allowed to fight. They will literally disappear, but he just couldn't help himself. The excitement he saw in his students' eyes made him really want to battle them. It was worth it, even if he disappeared right now. but he hadn't. He wondered why exactly he was still around. That's when a bright light appeared behind
the Grand
him,
Priest.
and the king of the multiverse, Lord Zeno, appeared, along with his entourage and the Grand Priest, congratulating them on an amazing battle. Though they disappeared there for a while, he wondered where they went. Zeno excitedly asked them to fight one more time, but Goku and Vegeta were beat. They said that maybe in a couple more years. Zeno was a little disappointed, but allowed it. He wondered if maybe someday he'd be able to fight against Goku and Vegeta himself.
Oh shit.
And so, a few years passed. 10 years later.
10 years.
We find ourselves on Earth, at Grandpa Gohan's house. A young Son Gohan sits there, meditating. He had been training all of his life under his father and mother's tutelage, but this was a test he couldn't exactly study for. From space, a twinkle rushed down and crashed in front of Gohan, who was unbothered as he opened his eyes slowly. Before him stood a giant bug-like creature.
I sense a powerful presence here, but you're not Son Goku. I am looking for him. Our final battle is at hand.
My dad's a little busy right now, but he sent me here to stop you, Cell.
Huh, I doubt you could take me on, brat. I've been training for many years to take him and this planet down.
I know. That's why I'm here. Gohan's aura sparked up in a silver flare, his hair spiking up in a similar color, and his eyes reddened. Gohan knew this would be over in a flash. We then cut away to Kami's world. Goku, just like his son, meditates quietly, but there is something calling him down. He can hear the years of battle as he stands up and turns his head. There, he can see it. He can see the door. Goku begins to take steps towards it, his hand inching towards the handle. He can enter the time chamber one last time.
Dad, come on! Whis is here, we gotta go! Vegeta is waiting for us!
Goku
That voice is
clenches
crazy.
his fist. His hand never reaches the handle. He didn't need the time chamber anymore. Son Goku was at peace. He smiled and turned back as we finally see him in full. Alright, I'm coming, Goten. Tell Chi-Chi to wait. As he runs to his family, we appreciate the full God of Destruction regalia. Goku finally reached Whis, and the two smiled at each other and teleported to Son Goku's planet. Goku and his friends have had glorious adventures, but I'm afraid this is all we can show you. There'll surely be more trouble along the way, but somehow they'll always get through, and the Dragon Balls will be there for them. The end.
Okay. Hey, man, that was a great story, man. Great story by SmugStick, man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, man. I did like the battle between Vegito and Whis. Whis, that was crazy, boy. Yeah, that was fire. I don't know, like, I don't know what to say. That was fire. I like the epilogue at the end. You know what I'm saying? God Destruction, Goku. Like I said, man, whatever the next story y'all want me to react to, let me know, or I'll just pick a story, whatever, to react to next. But anyway, you like my reaction, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.